keep in mind it doesn't matter on which browser I am or whatever else, that it doesn't mean anything on my end other than myself trying to get past ads and slowing, and that what shows up is not a narrative by me, but by those people behind their nonsense. And so, with that, I wanted to add a video which used to pop out easily when you type this, but none of that does. And you can read it or you can understand about it in things like ancient aliens and other things like that. Yes, some people feel there's conspiracy. I am not telling you to go exactly by one person saying. I am telling you to consider the research of establishment that dedicates themselves to gathering information on the ground from books to different things, and that sources are verifiable easily. Once you see something, if you question it, you can grab from that and take it into another level. And with that is, unfortunately, it takes piecing together things, but logically, of course, ignorance does not favor anyone. And that the whole thing of people claiming to be abducted by aliens and raped and all these different things, and the human condition not only of lying and control and assault and harm that is this society, as it is easily observable in present day, but other things, and the narrative building across of individuals that search for these things and their false images of being things that they're not, further add to the perspective of what is necessarily to be kept in mind when you are doing any level of research, and when you want to keep it logical but not being deluded of what you want to accept as what is and isn't, and be able to really find some sort of middle ground. And that takes a lot, but it takes a lot from being a person to applying yourself in the sense of you know how you live your life and all these different things. And so that is usually reflected too in your intellect, and that's why it's not difficult to tell, about people like the people I've mentioned across the whole Rococo basilisk and the assaults and plagiarism, etc., versus the reality in application. People who have proper minds and proper hearts to not do these things, in the line nonsense, etc., the whole psychic research, and therefore in pretext further add to things. Consider that the number of pages here it's limited, and that means that's all you're allowed to see. Not only are they limited, but they are also not necessarily 100% all content, and there's of course other things to keep in mind. So yeah.